This may actually be one of the sunniest days Ireland has seen in 9 or 10 months. Okay, the camera is very, very shaky, so I'm gonna go now. Hi guys, back again. It is such a lovely day here. I don't know if you guys can see, but the sun is splitting the trees, literally. I'm just refusing to allow winter to continue. This is it. Winter is over. It's just the way it is. Final thoughts about the next kind of 48 hours for me, but I will probably put this out tomorrow, so it'll be 24 hours. Just kind of my last thoughts, what's gonna happen, what has happened in the past couple of days. Yeah, I just thought we'd catch up and we'd touch base before things hit the fan, because I know they're about to. We did have some leaks, which was a pain, and I did see two. I saw 2 leaks. I haven't seen them in high definition or anything, and I blocked as many people as I could. But then was fan screenings Saturday and Monday, if I'm not mistaken. And the Saturday was fine, didn't see a thing, no leaks from what I've been told. And Monday was a pain, I have to admit. I'm so happy that so many people did get to see it early. Going onto Twitter and realising that certain people had seen it before me or other really, really great people in the community really just rubbed me the wrong way. Go to my Twitter, you can see it, you can see who I mean. Not private, I say their names. I was really happy that so many fans got to see it. People who really supported Zach, obviously, you know, a few slipped through the cracks, absolute assholes. And a few of them screen grabbed and started spoiling it, which was, it's not cool. It's just not cool. I don't know why someone would do that. I think it's really disrespectful. I really hope that Thursday is as exciting as this past week has been. I am a bit worried that it won't be. Everyone will be done. Twitter will just be like a spoiler crazy place. So I'm not going to post spoilers for probably at least a couple of hours. No spoiler videos until Sunday. Sunday, I'd say, is when I'm doing my spoiler review. Obviously the embargo dropped on Sunday. Reactions, I think it was reactions, not reviews. They honestly made me really nervous. Don't really know why, because they were all really positive. There was something odd about them, I don't know why. And they kept talking about humor. For some reason in me I was just like, they don't like this, they're disappointed by it or something. It was probably because they couldn't fully articulate what they really wanted to about the movie, because they couldn't really give it an in-depth review. I thought they were allowed like say as much as they were going to in a non-spoiler review. Actually only allowed say a reaction. I don't really know what the difference is, to be honest. They were all positive, but for some reason I just got a bad feeling from them. Started getting really, really, really nervous. And then they decided to drop the embargo early. Never happens. That never happened. I guess it was a good thing, because you don't drop an embargo if you have terrible, terrible reviews. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. Glowing. Up until a certain point, but glowing. Fans started leaving their reviews instead of reactions, and it made me feel a lot better. People could go into a bit more depth up to why they felt this way and why they felt that way. I stopped getting nervous. My expectations went even higher, which is, I thought, impossible. Apparently not. Then the trailer dropped on Sunday. Oh my sweet heavens. Loads of people didn't watch it because it was very spoiler-esque. I think we're going to look back on the trailer and say it was probably one of the best. I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. The score was amazing on it. Absolutely amazing. Blew it out of the water. I loved it. Darkseid jumped off that thing. It was amazing. His hands looked brilliant. Dialogue really, really strong. I loved Diana's line when she was like, I've never seen a beast. A beast! I mean, they both are beasts. I love both of you. But no, sorry, not a beast. A being so strong. She goes like, maybe one, and yes, maybe one. I hope she's not talking about Steppenwolf, because she's in for one surprise when Darkseid comes. I am a little bit sad that we aren't going to be able to all watch it together on the 18th, I have to say. Obviously, I'm so happy that people got to see it. I don't want to come across as jealous, because I am, but I really wish we all got to see it at the same time, because I feel that like the excitement is a bit gone. Not for me, obviously not for me. I'm still so excited, but online I feel like the hype has kind of died down a tiny bit. Now maybe it will go back up again on Thursday, which I really hope it does. because everyone's either watching it right now, probably, or seen it already, are scared to say anything because they think it might like be spoilers or not, you know what I mean? So I think people are staying offline either way, which is kind of sad because it's been such a like community journey this far, and now to kind of split us up at the end, I think it was a little bit of a mistake, if I'm being honest. I think the hype was already there, and I don't think they needed. I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to get fans in before the negative reviews that they thought were coming. But so far, I mean, last time I looked, it's 75% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is unbelievable. That's Zack Snyder's highest rated movie. It's definitely his highest rated DC. That's insane. It just makes you really realise that, like, what the hell were they doing back in 2017? Seriously. It's just an insult. Anyway, I mean, I'll get to watch it on Thursday. It's only one day when this comes out, probably. Maybe 2 days. So excited. I can't wait. I really can't wait. My plan for the night has changed like 6 or 7 times. I do have to get out for a run because I am training for a marathon. Just dropping that in there. Here in Ireland, the red carpet, which I'm definitely going to, by the way, I'm dressing up for, is starting at 4 a.m. Irish time. Kevin Smith did say it will be long, and I believe him. I said it'll be 2 or 3 hours. I don't even know I don't know who's going to be there. I don't know who's going to Skype and stuff. I hope Ben Affleck is there. I hope he calls in. No one else does. If Ben Affleck does, I'll be like, yeah, success. I think he probably will. I think Batman's going to show up. I really do. So that goes on 4 a.m. Irish time, and then 5, 6, 7 o'clock is when it comes out here. I originally wanted to sleep for a couple of hours, get up, go for a run, come back, get washed, get dressed, put some makeup on, blah 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 blah. My area set up. I'm gonna watch it here, by the way, I think. But is that a stupid idea? I mean, am I really going to be able to sleep knowing that the movie is available in Ireland now, ready, waiting, you can watch it, you've waited your whole life for this, it's available, go? It's unlikely. Maybe what I should do is just go all the way through. But I wanted to have a couple of drinks and like have snacks and like do the whole thing, and I don't think I can really do that in 4 in the morning or 6 or 7 a.m. Like, I'm gonna start drinking at 7 a.m. That's just an insult. I need to go and get some help. Why am I trying to make this like perfect? I don't know, but it's just, we've waited so long, literally my whole life. I've been waiting for a Justice League live action movie since I read my first JLA comic when I was like 8 years old, which I'm pretty sure was Tower of Babel actually. It was a pretty good one to be introduced to, in all fairness. But I remember reading it and not really know what was going on. At the time, I exclusively read Superman comics. I didn't read anything else. Like, I was like, who are these people? Like, I've got no idea who these people are. I was only 8, so no hate. I kind of want to be awake for the day as well, because Zach is having that watch along that night. I kind of just want to experience the day as like a whole day, and I don't think I can do that without sleeping. And I do want everything to be perfect when I am watching it, because we deserve everything to be perfect. We've waited this long. Moral of the story is I haven't actually decided what I'm doing, but I think I'll know when it's happening. When it gets to like 6 a.m, am I willing to not do everything I wanted to do and just watch it straight through, or is that really important to me? Is that more important to me than I thought? And maybe it will be me. But speaking of reviews, I did actually want to talk about this one thing, because I was looking at it on Twitter and it's really annoying me. I was listening to a podcast, forgive me, I don't remember the name of it. They were reading out an article that was written. Basically, in the article, he was comparing Variety, which gave it a glowing review, really, really great review, that with another article which was not so favourable, unfortunately. You know, it's fine. As I've said multiple times, we can all like different things. I'm not gonna give out to people who aren't interested in it. If you're not interested, you're not interested. These critics are supposed to be professional journalists. They're paid to give their 2 cents on something. Some of them have been really insulting, not just to Zach and everyone who worked in the movie, but also to fans as well. I mean, I don't know why I'm so shocked. They have been saying it for years, but just to really hear it from someone else's voice like I did on this podcast just made me so angry. I was really personally insulted by it, because they spoke about toxic masculinity. It was a testosterone-fueled movie. It was macho. I found very insulting, I have to say, because obviously I'm a woman, female, love DC. I've loved DC since I started reading comics. They've, you know, when I was 6, 7, 8, to hear that type of crap, you know, these movies which are comic accurate, intelligent, You don't have to love them. A lot of people don't like them, that's okay, but the people who do like them, saying that the people who do like them only like them because they're testosterone charged and macho, is an insult to all the women who, 1, starred in the movie, 2, worked on the movie, 3, supported the movie, the movement, bought the comic, bought the shirt, genuinely loved the movie, are excited about this and have campaigned for the rights of filmmakers to make their vision. Like, you want to talk about toxic fans? Like, I've dealt with people screaming at me that these movies are crap and I don't know what I'm talking about. Seriously, I really don't appreciate the insinuation that this movie is only for men. Toxic. We don't know what we're doing. We're being pulled into this toxic place that's just awful and all about men, all about macho, and it's all about like them going over the top with violence and that type of thing, and it doesn't explain anything. Crap. It really is absolute crap, and I'm sorry if someone's offended that I said that, but it is not a good criticism of the movie. I've seen people say that they think that it was too long. I don't think I'm going to agree. I think I'm going to love it because I'm a DC fan and I love everything about it, but is that a fair criticism? Yeah, some people I think are going to think this is too long because it's 4 hours, it's a big commitment, and I think that's fair to say for someone to say. But to say something like that, really, really insulting. These critics might have thought that they were just insulting Zach, which is wrong. We're insulting everybody that has everything to do with this movie, including people like me. Now, I wasn't being specific on that article, cannot remember it. I will find it and I will quote it down in the description box. I'll link it. Can be specific with the Time article. That was absolutely disgusting. I have to say, it was really, really, really terrible. She basically was saying that Snyder fans online have tried to drive women and people of colour offline. I take great insult with that. I really, really do. She also barely brought up Ray Fisher's complaints about Joss Whedon. Like, you want to talk about harassment? Joss Whedon's setup of this movie back in 2017, there was multiple investigations into this that found he had wrongdoing. Ray Fisher has openly said that Joss Whedon, Jeff Johns and John Berg engaged in racist behaviour on set towards him, towards other people. There was a terrible environment. Joss was an awful person. Racism, sexism and harassment. You want to talk about toxicity? I haven't seen one critic talk about this. Embarrassing. It really is embarrassing to be paid for an article and not include these absolutely terrible allegations in any real way. Not to mention the fact that anyone who's ever worked with Zach has only ever said great things about him. Even people who don't like him are like, he's a brilliant person, he's a great person to work with, he's so professional. Even if you don't like his movies, you cannot go around saying that his movies and his fans are trying to push out women and people of colour when you have absolutely no basis for that whatsoever. It's dangerous, it's inappropriate journalism, and honestly it's just another example of how writing has really gone down the drain nowadays. It's shocking how bad it is. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. I knew it would be bad, but I didn't think it would be this type of bad. Is there toxic people in the fandom? Of course. Is there toxic people literally in every walk of the internet? Yes. I've never heard anyone talk about the toxic fans Marvel or the toxic fans for the Fast and Furious franchise, which I'm sure there is. But my point is that you can't just single this one group of people out and say it's the whole entire fandom when you've never done that for any other fandom in the entire world. Like, I've seen other fandoms online be extremely toxic, but I would never say that entire fandom is toxic. And clearly you don't see the great work that this fandom does. I don't know what people's big problem with passion is nowadays. It's like you can't like something, you can't be excited for anything. People are always trying to drag you down with your excitement and your enthusiasm. And right now, look at the world. I haven't seen anybody besides my family in months. I'm probably not going to for another few months. Nothing good or productive is going on right now in the world. People are excited about this thing, this one thing that maybe you don't understand, you don't get. Why is it your first intention to just ruin that and to just spoil it? You really want people to just sit and just be depressed and just not want to get out of bed in the morning and not be passionate about something. I will never understand people who want to crush people's passion and enjoyment for something. It just blows my mind why anyone would want to do that. But I just wanted to say, as a female member of this community, I'm really insulted, especially when you have zero evidence of it whatsoever. Seriously, be better. Be a better journalist. Be a better film critic. You're getting paid to do this. Actually put some research in and come to me with evidence, and maybe we can have a chat. But to just brazenly say that, inappropriate. That is toxic. But anyway, enough about that, because we've all wasted too much time on critics. I'm so excited for this movie. I'm so excited. And whichever way I watch it, I'll be filming a kind of like a day in the life thing. So that will be coming hopefully on Friday. Also do an instant reaction when the video comes out, and I will do a spoiler-free review hopefully up for the weekend. And then the spoiler review, I'm going to be doing it with someone else. I'm having a guest. If she sticks to her word, which I'll make her. We'll probably be out, I'm hoping, Monday, even late Sunday. But we can. I'll be online. I'll be around, and we can all chat about it, which I cannot wait for. Final words. The next time YouTube sees me, I'll have seen it, which is unbelievable. I cannot believe this is happening. We're very excited, nervous. Hope it reaches my expectations. I'm sure it will. Last word, what I'm most looking forward to: Superman, obviously, a soldier, Wonder Woman, lots more Ben Affleck, Batman, Darkseid, and that killer score. So I will see you guys later. Enjoy the movie whichever way you see it, whenever you see it. Hear from you guys soon. Bye guys.